Yo, what up? Fish with the flu TF2 here. You're gonna have to imagine that this is a sniper and not a demo, man. I couldn't figure out how to get it to change classes. It's a common conception in TF2 is that the only counter to sniper is another sniper. And that's true to some extent, right? Sniper is a really good counter to sniper. But you do have more options than that. And it all comes down to a little bit of a counterintuitive class that you might not expect, and that is the real counter to sniper, the strongest counter to sniper, is actually medic. The reason is that sniper can shoot another sniper in the head, but it's skill-based. It requires him to outplay the other sniper to be better at clicking heads, which is not typically how we imagine a counter to work in a game, right? A counter should be mechanically based rather than skill based. It should be something intrinsic to the class that allows them to actually have an advantage over another class. A sniper doesn't have an advantage, he's just on an even playing field. Medic is the most important class when it comes to countering snipers. You know, this is a very, very common sniper angle on Badwater. It's actually extremely important if your team is getting owned by a god tier sniper that your medics, if you're playing medic, you need to be overhealing your soldiers and demos. Anyone who can jump real high, if you got a pyro with a thermal thruster or something, anyone who can jump real high and real far, that's your medics. You need to be giving them maximum buff. And this is not just me begging for buffs as a demo main. It's probably better if soldiers do this than demos, but because bombing is the big counter to sniper. Bombing is the big counter to sniper because there's nothing he can do. You know, if I come flying out of the air like this, right, I can delete this guy before he even has a chance to react, right? And there's nothing he can do. There's nothing this guy can do about it. Oh, he has to respawn. There we go. And it's the same if I'm on soldier. Oh, I'm lost. Where am I? Here we go. Now I do kind of suck at soldier, so maybe my bomb won't be that good. But this is not, you know, normally a soldier would be better for bombing a sniper that's over here. But you know, snipers, they're scoped in. They're only looking at this little angle, so they're not even gonna see. That was garbage, man. What was that? They're not even gonna see you if you come from above, right? They're literally not even gonna see you. They don't. Their scope is too zoomed in, so they can't even see you if you come from above. Which is why bombing is extremely important. You need to close that distance outside of the sniper's sight line, so they can't even see you. And then, you know, you just come around and fucking delete them. You know, that's probably not how you're supposed to bomb, but I don't play soldier, I play demo. And this all comes down to having a medic who's going to buff you, because sure, I can do this as soldier, right? I can, like, okay, hold on a second here. I can do that. Well, maybe not like that. Maybe that's not ideal. But if I wasn't playing on a server where I had infinite health, I would be super, super low health after doing 2 rocket jumps. And especially on a part of the map that's a little more complicated. Like, you know, let's say I'm over here instead, right? And there's a sniper posted somewhere over here. And I'm playing on red. There's a sniper like somewhere on these rocks. Like, the counter to that would be like a bomb like this, right? Like 3 rocket jumps, I'm gonna be low as hell if I don't have a buff. I'm gonna be super, super low if I don't have a buff after that. So, if you want your soldier, you know, trading for a sniper is probably not worth it in most situations. But if you have a buff, if you have a full buff, if your soldier's on 300 health, they can afford to take these risky bombs, you know, delete a sniper, and then get the hell out of there. Right, which is really what you want. That's what you want your roamers to be doing. And so, counterintuitively, even though medic himself doesn't actually do anything to hurt the sniper, medic is the #1 counter to sniper. You really need to be buffing anyone who can jump real far and real high, because the sniper can't see him because the sniper's zoomed in. So that's how you counter sniper. Yeah.